I was gonna do an ASMR opening, but I decided
That
against
sucks.
it.
Don't do that. No.
You're now listening to KMRO FM Kamarocho.
Hey there, listener. You're listening.
Oh, that sucks. Nope. Canceled. Off.
I
Done.
have my mouth
Bad.
on the like sleeve of the microphone.
Oh, rancid.
Welcome to KMRO FM's Crinkly Paper Emporium, where we crinkle paper
Yeah,
directly into your ears.
That's my. I shouldn't have done that. I just grabbed the nearest piece of paper to me, and it's the speeding ticket that I got last week. And I haven't paid off yet.
Well, if you make an ASMR video with the speeding ticket, it might end up paying for itself if you have the right setup and the right voice. You could pay that ticket off and then some with that.
Listeners, go to my YouTube channel, Argyle
ASMR guy.
ASMR Guile, yeah, where I please help me pay off my speeding ticket. It's only $350.
Let's get to the top. Let's get to the top.
Kamarocho Radio, Yakuza Podcast. I just want to say very quickly that Michelangelo fights with nunchucks, Raphael fights with Sai,
I haven't
Donatello
introduced
fights with
the
a bow
show
staff,
yet.
and Leonardo fights with two swords. I said it. We did it. We're in it. Hey, Argyle, do you hear what I did?
You are now listening to KMRO FM, aka Kamarocho Radio. I'm your host, Argyle, and with me as always is Jordan.
Do you want to know my secret?
What's your secret? Tell me your methodology.
I was looking at a picture.
That's you fucker. No, that doesn't count. You can't.
It doesn't count. I will say that I looked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the first good picture of all of them is from Wikifur. So that's like I mean, there's like some comic book ones and like the ones where they have human lips. Those are bad. But there's one where they're all like posing with their weapons, and you can see the belts with their first initials on them. That helps a lot.
Yeah,
I think everyone should wear a
that's from
belt
one of
with
the
your first
cartoons.
initial. Everyone should wear a belt with the letter of their first name on it. I think it would help.
Or some
considerably.
accessory. You know, you can go for the Donkey Kong, the DK on the tie.
DK tie. Yeah, you can wear a tie, or you can wear a belt, or you can wear a name tag. And everyone, it's legally required that everyone wear.
And if you're
One
doing
of
the
those-
Diddy Kong where it says Nintendo on your cap, you should be executed. That's false advertisement.
That's true. His name is not Nintendo.
Yeah,
Just an
his name is
objective
Diddy
fact.
Kong.
Does Diddy Kong know he's in a video game? What is the implication of that?
Yeah, is he aware of his gods, Nintendo?
Like, what is the implication of that? I never thought about this before because, I mean, it's not like the Donkey Kong level of cognition changes from lore to lore. Like in the cartoon, they're fully sentient and they're like living their lives. But in the games, they really mostly behave like monkeys, but with like some gadgets and gizmos.
Mm-hmm.
So is like, what can Diddy Kong feel? Can Diddy Kong think? Does Diddy Kong have a soul?
I think they're absolutely sentient. They have houses and
Yeah,
technology.
but, like-
Diddy Kong has
but, like, they don't-
jetpack.
What level of intelligence in the game do they show? Like, does Donkey Kong ever pass the mirror test in the game, in the middle of the game?
They
he
celebrate
ever look
holidays with each other. They have birthdays.
Does he ever look into a mirror and say, "I am Donkey Kong," and point at
No, because
himself?
he doesn't speak English, but like he can communicate in gorilla to or Kongese to the other apes and say, "I'm Donkey
I don't
Kong."
fucking
That's
buy it,
me.
Argyle. I need to see that monkey pass the mirror test right the fuck now. Otherwise, I'm not paying for any more video games. Hey, listeners, this chapter is 2 scenes and a long battle, and it's 45 minutes long.
we're trying to pad this one out, folks, because it's gonna be a.
Oh, I
short
don't think
one
it
if
needs to be padded. I think it can be a short
Oh,
one. I think sometimes you sit down, you want to have a 30-minute podcast.
Yeah.
You want to have a 30-minute podcast. This is chapter 8 of Yakuza 3, titled either Men and Plots, if you're
Or-
playing on
Or if
PS3.
you're playing the remaster, it is Chapter 8 Conspirators.
Much better name. Also not really appropriately titled for the chapter, I guess. It should be called... it should just be called Beautiful Eyes.
It should be called
That is the one good thing. That is the one good part of this chapter, is that Beautiful Eyes is in it. And I love that.
Iconic moment.
It's a good moment. So we begin our chapter in Majima's / Kage's super special room. And Majima is basically, this is the Hamazaki hour. This is where we find out how Hamazaki, a low level shit, was able to like take over Yokohama by himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
that he didn't.
It's that he didn't. You're talking to Majima, and he's like, yeah, Hamazaki's the one that hooked me up with Minister Suzuki, and kind of gave the construction deal over to me. I thought it was a little weird, but I was like, yeah, whatever, it can make me a lot of money. But I also think that Hamazaki is the one that leaked that photo of me with Suzuki, because if that gets out, then me and Suzuki are out of the picture, and Hamazaki can just swoop up on the deal and just take it all.
I don't understand the issue with what's going to happen to Majima. He's a fucking criminal. What are they going to do? Arrest him?
Yeah, for doing
He does
crimes.
crime for a living. He's a criminal. It's his job. It's what's on his business card.
But they've found him doing crime with a politician.
They found him sitting in a room with a politician.
Mm-hmm.
I can sit in a
Negotiating
room
an
with
illegal
I can sit at a table with a person and not be associated with every single crime they've done. I mean, it wouldn't be a good look.
We're just eating a pleasant dinner together, you know?
I can be, if I sit down for dinner with my good friend Minister
If
Suzuki.
I go to Olive Garden with the Minister of Defense, it's not.
If I
we're
go
not
to
doing
Olive Garden
anything
with Henry
illegal.
Kissinger, if I sit down at a table with Henry Kissinger, you know what? I think I'm disproving my own point literally right now. If I sit down for a lovely meal with my best friend
Look,
Henry Kissinger,
If I go to a Senators game with Henry Kissinger, and we're
if
just
I
watching
sit
baseball
down,
together,
if I sit down at a baseball game with George W. Bush, does that make me complicit for his war crimes? No. But does it make
No.
is it a good look for
it doesn't
me?
mean we can't be friends.
I think that even though I am a popular talk show host, and he is a notorious war criminal who caused millions of people of countless untold human suffering and misery, I think I should be allowed to sit down and enjoy a ball game with him, and I think that's my right. And Majima can do the same.
You should see how many hot dogs Henry Kissinger can eat in like.
He's a
5
real
minutes.
glizzy gulper.
Mm-hmm.
He's the throat goat.
Like Joey Chestnut before Joey Chestnut. He's a little past his prime now. Like obviously Joey Chestnut would beat him today, but if we could get a time machine, you know.
A lot of
Henry
people don't
would-
know this about Henry Kissinger. The man's got no gag reflex, and the
Hank.
reason I know this is because if he did, he would constantly be vomiting at his own actions.
Mhm. Yeah, Hank, and you know that's what I call him, you know, because I'm close to him.
Yeah, we're all good friends.
Back
with
in
him.
his day, you know, he could really throw him back.
It really, you know, he put him away like 1, 2, 3, 4, just like one per, like 10 seconds he'd crush that dog.
Mm-hmm.
So literally out of nowhere, Kiryu and Majima descended to the gamer cave.
Yeah,
Like there's no
they
like
just hear the
prompting
Florist
of it.
voice, and he's like, blah blah. I don't even remember.
Come to my
what he
gamer
says.
cave.
Come into my gamer cave. Bet you missed me.
And then they go into the gamer cave, and the florist is there, and he's basically just I mean, he already lived here, but now he lives here again.
now he has to pay
and he's
rent to
back.
Majima.
Yeah, exactly. How much do you think Majima's charging him? He's got to be gouging this man.
oh,
like
yeah,
holy
yeah.
shit.
Like, I'm talking like maybe 50 million yen a month.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, something I was really thinking about this week is we get like really close up shots of the camera angles that the florist setup gets, and none of them make any sense as to how like you can see the words of a book that a person is reading. Like I can't explain
they have
it.
such high definition cameras.
Mm-hmm. So the
in-
florist
this
is
2009 that were set up in like the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's got his boys upgrading them all the time.
Yeah, I guess so. So the florist has been here, and he's borrowing space from Majima in the gamer cave, and
Because they just like fully kicked him out of the Millennium Tower after what happened a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. He does. They don't.
I
I
don't-
don't know if he
there's,
still
like,
works
two
for the
things.
police or not. But he's
Yeah.
not in the Millennium Tower anymore. In any case.
Yes. One of the first things, so he explains that the bad news, everybody, the Snake Flower Triad from Yakuza 1 is back.
Yeah, remember Lao
and
Long?
Speaking of the first of many impossible pictures, is a close up, chest up from the chest up shot of Hamazaki and Lao Long shaking hands as if it was taken by a person standing 2 feet away. Like, what is this camera?
Mhm.
But apparently the idea
We go straight
is,
from that into another
Mm-hmm.
photo of them sitting at a table with a pile of papers, and then Q's like, well, okay, what am I looking at here? And the floor says enhance, zoom.
Yeah, he zooms in and you can see what's written on the paper.
Yeah,
And what it is.
It's like, this is a contract between Hamazaki and the Snake Flower Triad to like cut them in on the resort deal.
What they were doing is, so it turns out that like Hamazaki seized power in Yokohama. Oh yeah, also the picture of them at the table together, it's like right over Lao Long's shoulder.
Mhm.
Like, what is this camera? It's right behind
where
him.
are they?
Where are they? So I guess the idea is that the Snake Flower Triad basically like made an agreement between this low-level garbage family that no one gave a shit about,
Mhm.
and then helped them take over Yokohama. And I believe the plan was to build the resort and then put like a giant illegal underground casino in it for no reason.
Yes, that's exactly it. Like they are behind Hamazaki's rise to power in the Tojo clan, and in exchange he's going to cut them in on the resort deal, but also have a giant illegal casino built under the resort that the Snake Flower Triad would
I don't
run.
understand why this is such a high priority for Lao Kahn. I mean, we learn later the real motivation, but I just think it's a really funny like addendum to their plan. Like the resort is already going to make them money, presumably. So I don't know why the Snake Flower Triad needs to add a secret crime room at the bottom of it just for good measure, I
You
guess.
can't not have a crime room in there. Look,
I
if
guess
we've got
so.
control over the construction project, we might as well.
But like underground crime rooms are such a dime a dozen in this world. It's like one of the main things that you can find in every single game.
You really got to check your zoning on that. It's like digging underground instead of like finding gas lines or anything underground in the Yakuza world. You just have to look out for other underground like fighting rings, casinos, things of that nature.
When Elon tries to build his Okinawan loop, he's really gonna have trouble when he tries to build the one in Osaka and he runs into the bed of sticks. Ain't that gonna be so awkward? So yeah, we then see just like lots of Snake Flower Triad guys walking down the streets of Kamurocho, because there's guys like, boss, we got some trouble, boss. And then you see like a whole crew of boys. Oh, also, sorry, the florist also says, hey, also, by the way, there's a Daigo is connected to this again, and also
Daigo like came to me a year ago saying that he thinks there's a traitor in the Tojo clan and he wanted me to look in on it, and I found out that it might be Hamazaki. I got some info on him. I found these pictures, but I still don't really know for sure if Hamazaki's the one that planned to shoot Daigo and Kashiwagi.
But I did find out someone was involved. It's this guy, and then he pulls up Kazuma Shintaro dot JPEG.
Yeah, he was wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, so to show that he's not Kazuma, because Kazuma would never. Kazuma gave absolutely. This dude is in a suit and sunglasses, and Kazuma would never put any amount of effort into his looks. Kazuma would be wearing like gym shorts and a t-shirt in this picture.
Sweatpants.
And sweatpants.
As we said.
Kiryu, for no reason, like we know he sees the picture and he pulls out Saki's drawing and looks at it to show the audience that they're the same person. As if he needed to look at it again.
Yeah.
And then that's when one of Kage's lackeys is like, oh, boss, it's happening again. The city's being overrun again.
Oh, no. This is just
Dante's
like last year
here.
and the year before that.
It happens every year. It's a tradition. It's basically a parade every year where a different gang takes to the street. Sometimes it's the Jingwan Mafia, sometimes it's the Omi Alliance, sometimes it's the Snakeflower Triad. All the kids are there on the side of the street like, oh my god, it's Lao Ka Long. This is
Give
so
us some
cool.
candy, mister. Come on.
Lao Ka Long then pulls out Rikia.jpg, and the camera is so close.
Yeah.
The
This
camera,
one really,
you can see.
I really had like a hard time with this one.
He's holding like a Polaroid of Rikia.
Yeah, this is another one of these like glossy like headshots that we had in the
How
couple
are
chapters
they-
ago.
How are they getting a shot of the picture that he's holding? Like, where are these cameras? I do love that everyone
Everywhere.
owns a glossy headshot of Rikia.
I would love to have one.
Me too. So now we have to deal with this, and this is basically the rest of the chapter.
Kiryu calls Riki on the phone, and Riki is like, "Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Aniki,
I'm loving it.
You were gone. You were gone when I woke up, so I just decided to go out and see the sights, you know. And then, I'm being kidnapped. Bye."
Sounds of parentheses. Sounds of muffling sounds of kidnap happenings.
He says "Gagu," and then he hangs up the phone.
He does say Gaku. And now Kiryu's like, okay, gotta deal with this. The intense "don't do any sub stories" music starts playing.
Yes. So we're not
but
doing
before
any
we can-
sub stories this week.
Well, we can't do any sub stories this week.
Yeah, we
but-
can't because if we leave.
But
something
one
will
very
happen.
important thing before we leave is that, you know, our best friend, our special boy, our sweet little guy has been kidnapped. But don't you worry, because Nishida's here to tell you that you may use the fighting
can
ring
use
whenever
the
you so choose.
Coliseum. Yeah, we saw
Kiryu,
you
wait!
fighting the boss, and we just couldn't resist the temptation to open it back up for real.
Kiryu's like, I know I have to do things right now, but maybe just a little bit of fighting.
Good
I gotta
chance
go
to
fight.
Gary Buster Holmes.
I could
again.
fight my best friend Gary Buster Holmes again. No. So you leave
Is the Shuva
Purgatory.
here? No, no deal then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight anyone. I'm only fighting Gary Buster Holmes or the big funny Italian man with an axe.
He's
So you
Brazilian.
leave-
Thank you.
Oh, he's Brazilian? I'm
think so.
sorry. Oh. So you leave the you go out of Purgatory, you leave the construction site. The game says, are you sure you want to leave and do the big fight? And then I'm like, well, I mean, you gotta, so.
I gotta get to Papo somehow.
You gotta get to Papo somehow. He's gotta run out for some beers. And then the rest of the chapter is basically a long battle / boss
Yeah.
fight.
That's
You
all
fight
of
your
it.
way through the streets of Kamurocho. I mean, it's like fine. I like
it's,
it.
it's not a bad. Like I am always
No.
welcoming to long battles.
Yeah.
This
And I
kind
like
of
long
feels like
battles that
them
take-
being like, "Hey, remember that one from the end of Yakuza 2, which on the PS2 had a lot of loading screens and like
Yeah.
transition screens? Now we don't have
Because this
that.
one's a little bit. This one's actually pretty like, yeah, and it's got some like good mini bosses in
cinematics
it.
and yeah.
Cinematics. There's a chase scene in it, which is kind of cool.
The
and-
chase battle
yeah.
kind of sucks because you have to chase them through the champion
Through
district.
fucking Champion District. I know. It's really tight. But yeah, I mean, there's not a ton to talk about. It's just a pretty decent long battle.
Yeah, you
and
beat
what-
up an
the number-
officer and you ask him, "Hey, where's Lao Ka
Yeah.
Long?" and he says,
Wait.
"Oh, on a building and on Nakamichi Street," and then you say, "Okay, I'm going there now," and then you do another long battle to get there.
See, this whole chapter is a long battle because once you get to the rooftop, it's a Lao Ka long battle. Ah?
I like it.
So we make our way to the rooftop. We'll just skip over everything. It's fine. That's like, by the way, that's like the rest of the chapter.
That's like 20 minutes of gameplay.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of game. That's fine. You do fight a guy with a sword, and he kind of wails at you. And
There's a
in
lot of
noises that I-
like couch guys, bike guys. Now that we're in the open street, but this is really
they
stretching.
carry the couches all the way from Yokohama.
This is really
Yeah.
stretching the like disbelief here because they're standing in the middle of a wide open street where it's just like
I
the
love-
only things blocking it are like civilians.
I always love when you know this fight happens, and then I guess the Kamurocho Municipal Long Battle Company comes out and puts up their barricades for no reason, like it's the fucking French Revolution.
Yeah, we We've moved the cars so that they're blocking certain streets. We've got the barricades up. We've deposited certain more weapons out in the open, spears and such.
Yeah. By the way, when the florist is telling us about Lao Kalong, he mentions like after your run-in with him, he survived, and I was like racking my brain. I thought about going back. I was like, did he get shot? Did he explode? Was there like something? I thought Kiryu just hit him a bunch and he fell over. I didn't think anything happened to Lao Kalong that would have made us think that he's
In
dead.
Yakuza
I
1?
thought Kiryu. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Did he get,
I think Kiryu just like.
No, I
beat
think
him up.
Kiryu just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Why is it? What the florist is like after your run-in, he actually survived and he dragged himself back to
I
China.
guess the presumption was like, oh, the Snake Flower Triad will kill him for
Maybe.
disgracing himself.
For failing to kidnap a 10-year-old, probably.
Possibly.
I was like, oh man. I mean, like if he had been shot in the face and then survived, that would be one thing. But Kiryu like beat the fuck out of him like he always does.
It would be like if he got shot right in the middle of the forehead and then came
and
back
survived
that
somehow.
would be strange.
Yeah, that would be dumb. So we get to the rooftop and Riki is there. He's like, the look on his face is more akin to bewilderment than fear. Kiryu, huh?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, and they're literally gonna cut his head off.
Yeah, they've got him just like just restrained, and they've got a sword on him.
I gotta say though,
they're not on the building that you're on. They're on an adjacent.
They're on the
building.
next roof over. Lao Kalong is looking fresh. I don't remember if this was his outfit in the first game, but I love it.
He looked exactly the same in the first game.
He looked exactly the same, but now he's on in PS1 graphics, so I can appreciate his gold trimmed white coat, purple shirt underneath, massive ponytail slicked back. He just looking great.
He does look good.
He's looking good. He's looking cool. He's got a fucking cool scar on his face. A mark from the time Kiryu punched him or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He shows off by doing a cool like jump flip from one
just
building
like a
to the
standing spinning leap from the building that he's on to the one that you're on.
A real legend. And he explains to Kiryu that actually the whole secret casino alliance with Hamazaki
It was never about the money, Kiryu.
It's just about I wanted to kick your ass.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get revenge. I just feel like there was an easier way to do this, Argyle. I have to be honest. Kiryu was not that hard to track down. He was just kind of on an island. Like not a tiny one, like a big one. People knew where he was.
Well, I mean, he presumably knew that Kiryu lived there because of because of the resort deal that he was
that he was a part of. Yeah, it seems like he probably could have just showed up at Kiryu's house.
Maybe he was also like,
said,
"This is a multifold like plan of revenge. Like I'm going to take your land,
dismantle
and
your life
from you, and then also kill you,
and also I'm gonna threaten your special boy because they only kidnapped Riki as bait.
I'm gonna kill your.
I just think if Lao Kalong had showed up at the orphanage with his big sword, I think that would have been saved him a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have been safer for him also, given the outcome of this event.
Yeah.
So now we get a fight.
It's time for a boss fight.
It's time for a boss fight. This boss fight fucking sucks. It's a terrible boss fight. It's conceptually a pretty cool boss fight.
Yeah, no, it's like in abstract, I like this boss fight a lot. Like, right? Like it's 3 phases where he's using 3 very different weapons.
He's got a Guandao.
Yeah, Guandao, and then he moves to just like barehanded, and then he goes to these claw weapons. And they all have like unique movesets. They're very fun. And then you fight him, and he's just blocking the whole time. And then occasionally he'll do like a really quick
blocks
attack
everything.
A really quick attack out of his block that'll knock you down, and then you just.
This is like the key problem with Yakuza 3 is that the bosses just never stop. No one ever stops blocking in this game. So it's very frustrating, and I feel like this boss fight that could have been super cool just became like the biggest time waster.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the like top 5 worst bosses in the series to me. Is the second Lao Kalong fight.
Yeah, it's like Yakuza 3 really suffers from this, especially because it's like you gain heat really slowly. Like heat actions don't do that much damage against bosses, which is fine. But it's like you gain it really slowly, you lose it really quickly. So like unless you're using like Tarners or Staminans, you're probably not going to be getting heat at all.
Or like if you really focus on putting your levels into various abilities, then maybe. But yeah, I mean,
also,
it's just
I have noticed something in replaying this. Is that the quick step distance is ridiculous, and you just do like weird donuts around people whenever you dodge, and it's not very effective. And by the time you're done doing it, they have already turned around and are facing you again, and you don't get any hits in.
Yeah. That's not the first or that's not the last time in the series, by the way, that a move takes too long and basically renders itself completely useless to you. And I can't wait to talk about it next game.
I don't.
I
know
will say
which
one.
Character... Oh, I know which character you're talking.
You know
about.
who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I will say one good thing about this boss fight, besides just like, you know, the concept is kind of cool. The like long quick time event exchange between Kiryu and Lao Ka Long with the like claws, and then he like blocks it, and Lao Ka Long like pops a knife at it. He does the knife shoe trick, and Kiryu has to like there's some cool shit in there that I liked a lot. But besides that, this is a very tedious fight. Which sucks, because I would like to have had a satisfying... I mean, I don't know why Lao Ka Long is in this game. This is the thing, is that I think that the Snake Flower Triad is an aspect of the series that is so dumb, because there was never any context for it in the first game. And then
it's just
they
like,
always
these are
bring it
people
back
I have
up. They're like,
with.
yeah, like this was the thing that I'm like, if I don't really want this because I don't care about them that much, but Sega at some point said they wanted to make a sequel to Yakuza 0, and I was like, well, if they're doing it, they might as well like have the Snake Flower Triad be a thing. But also I don't want that, because I don't want more like funny racism bullshit in my Yakuza games like they love to do. So actually I don't want the Snake Flower Triad prequel game. I think I'm better if they just never mention them again, please.
Yeah, the Snake Flower Triad and Lao Ka Long in particular is like very much out of like a movie. Like it just feels like
it just feels like
movie.
A plot from it feels like a plot from like a Hong Kong action movie or something that is not like, it just is from a different game.
Why is this guy dressed like this in 2009? Like, what's going on?
Exactly.
Like, he looks like the villain from Black Dynamite. Like
I know, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It's completely incongruous with like the rest of the story, which is over the top but mostly grounded. And then they bring in these people who are like the Chinese triad, and they're all dressed in like this crazy over the top like outfits, and they have big swords and claws and knife shoes. Like, this was the same problem with the Jingwan Mafia, but somehow it's like worse to me.
It's more cartoonish than the Jingwan Mafia.
It's so cartoonish. It sucks. And also the fight is bad. And also afterwards, well, we should just keep going, because we're just about
like, they still
to the
have like, they still like, even in like Yakuza 7, it's like, oh, they all use Guandaos and big curved sabers and shit, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like they humanize them more. It helps that one of them is a party member.
They definitely
like,
improved it to a degree, and they definitely don't like make, like I said briefly, they don't make like offensive kung fu sounds as they fight you, which is well. Also, remember in Yakuza 1, by the way, when there's that one fight where Kiryu goes to Public Park 2 and gets attacked by like 17 guys, and they all have swords. Yes. Oh my god, that fucking really killed me, that fight. Anyways, we beat Lao Ka Long. The Lao Ka Long battle is over.
Yay.
Kiryu like begins to climb, because they're gonna just cut Rikia's head off right in front of Kiryu, so he begins to climb the fence like a little gremlin boy.
And Lao Ka Long's like, wait, hold on, you're not going
and Lao Ka
nowhere.
Long grabs onto his leg, and it is so funny to me. This guy is just like, no,
you're not going anywhere.
Leg.
Stop it.
He tells them to cut off Rikia's head. And Lao Ka Long is still grabbing onto his leg, and then you just hear 2 gunshots, and both the dudes are dead, who are about to kill Rikia. And then
we look over on another rooftop. It's Kazuma.
It's Kazuma.
And
or
then Lao
is
Ka Long
it?
says, "Hold on, you're
Wait
supposed
a
to be
minute.
dead."
That man has beautiful eyes.
And then Kiryu's like, whoa, holy fuck, whoa, shit, whoa, what's going on? And then another gunshot rings out, and Lau Ka-long has been domed, right? Just
Yeah,
fucking
he shoots
dead.
Lau Ka-long right in the fucking brain. It really makes me. I the first time I played this game, I was like, man, that was like cold. Like what? Like he just killed Lau Ka-long right in front of him. And now I'm playing the game. Like now I'm watching, and my question is, why did he kill Lau Ka-long?
He did not pose a threat.
He did not pose any threat. Like he killed the two guys that were gonna cut a guy's head off in front of him. That's one thing. Why did he shoot Lau Ka-long in the face? Why did he do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Kiryu,
Maybe you could have like shot him in the leg, or like I don't know.
Well, actually, we know when you find out what this man's job is, it makes perfect sense why he shot Lau Ka-long in the face.
Yeah.
But then Kiryu's like, it's you. Wait, like,
Is it you?
is it you? And who are you? And why did you shoot Daigo? Did you shoot Daigo and
Nakahara.
Nakahara? And then the man who looks exactly like Kazuma says the. What does he say, Argyle?
He says, "Oh, you're Kiryu, aren't you? Huh?"
And then I'll just
Kiryu
edit it
confirms-
in I'll edit it in the line here where he says,
Beautiful eyes. Like I heard from my brother before.
Beautiful eyes, just like I heard from my brother before.
so, first of all, the feel when you look exactly like your brother, but
Now,
you're not.
I think we should clarify first. He says this in English.
He says this in English. Sorry, I should specify. He says this in English, but it's a Japanese voice actor, so the English is heavily accented.
It's fine.
And this is not the only time a character speaks English in this game, and it always catches me off guard. When Paul Lim shows up in Yakuza 6, that fucking destroyed me. When
I can't
people
wait to
start
talk
speaking
about that.
English in this game, it's like, what? But I guess
God.
that's to show you. I mean, I guess that's to show you that he's where he's from, I guess. But
Yeah.
I guess Kazuma has a brother, and that Kazuma's brother looked exactly like him, which is really funny because we also find out that they are not twins.
Yeah, that's the wildest part about it, is that they're not even twins. They just look
They're not
exactly
twins.
alike
They're just
and have
two
the
brothers
same
that
hair,
look
the same mustache.
The same mustache. They're probably the same voice actor.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the same voice actor. Come on.
Mm-hmm. And why did this man kill Lau Ka-long? Why did he do that? Was he settling a score for his brother? Maybe.
I mean, maybe he was just
Also-
like, well, I don't want Lau Ka-long to come back, like to...
Yeah, I guess so. Also, I love
Like, if he's not
Kiryu.
completely out of the picture, like, he's gonna continue causing trouble.
I love Kiryu a lot, but beautiful eyes? Is that what Kazuma said to his brother about his son? Beautiful eyes. I mean, Kiryu's eyes are not like, I don't think they're his defining feature. He should
Usually
be like,
when we hear about Kiryu's eyes, it's like, oh, you have the eyes of a
he's got
Yakuza.
the
I
eyes,
want to fight
yeah,
you.
like the eyes of, yeah, like he's got like really, he's got really intimidating eyes. He's got angry eyes.
piercing.
What if maybe this man should come up to, he should be on the roof and he should say, very big, just like my brother told me before.
Wide. Tall.
Wide, large, huge. Wow, absolute unit, like my brother told me before.
Big Chungus.
And that's the chapter.
Yeah, that's the end of the chapter.
That's it. So we've got another glimpse of we've seen Kazuma's brother. We don't know his name yet, but we see him, and he killed Lau Ka-long, shot him in the face for questionable reasons. I don't understand why.
Just like Muhammad
and-
Avdol, he got shot in the head and will never return.
He did get shot in the head, and he'll never come back. You don't come back from getting shot in the head, Argyle. What the fuck are you talking about?
You just don't.
You just don't. It's basically Yakuza's one way of confirming a kill,
Yeah.
right? You can get shot. Kiryu can get shot like 4 times, whatever.
Yeah.
And you get shot in a cutscene, you're gonna die. If you get shot in the head in a cutscene,
You're
That's
already
it.
dead. Yeah. Like
you're already dead. Yeah, Omaiwa Moshinderu. Next week, big week for us, Argyle. It's time. We're 9 chapters in. I think 9 out of 12. So it's finally time to find out the plot.
Chapter 9. The plot.
The plot. I've just learned something very troubling, which is on the PS3 version. This chapter is actually called Chapter 9, The Ruse.
The Ruse.
The Ruse, which is equally not what well, I guess that is kind of a better title. I mean, it's not the plot. The plot is iconic and hilarious.
Yeah, it's not the chapter title we've been hyping up for like 4 games now.
No, this is just Chapter 9, the plot. This is Chapter 9, Yakuza 3.
Yeah, like when we talk about iconic chapter titles, you know, like Chapter 3, Funeral of Fists.
Funeral of
like,
Fists.
Et cetera, et cetera.
The plot.
Yeah, Chapter 9, the plot.
I love when the chapter titles are just fucking wheel spinning and they can't even like squaring up, getting ready, taking stock,
making plans,
making plans, and then it's just like Chapter 9 main story. Chapter 9.
This is
game
where the real
goes
Yakuza
here.
3 begins.
Yakuza 3 goes burr burr burr. Okay, Argyle, that's the end of the chapter, and
I understand you have something more for me.
Mm-hmm. Is there something? Yes. Well, I figured because we're so short in that I could perhaps tempt you in a couple rounds of Hobbies, Goals, and Crimes.
Yes.
Our
I
Villains
was really
Wiki
hoping that's what it would be.
guessing game. So I have a selection of 4 villains for you. 3 of which I know for a fact you know, and 1 of which is just the funniest thing I've seen in a while.
Okay.
So if you do know it, you know it, and then if you don't know it, you don't. So
right.
I think I want to start with that one because it really makes me... Actually, I'm going to start with an easy one for you.
Okay.
So as always, for people who haven't listened in a while, we haven't played this game in a while, the way this game works is that we go onto Villains Wiki, the dumbest website I've ever seen, and I just read the information on the right side where it gives all of the stats. We go from we go from like least obvious to most obvious, and that gives you the number of points. So it's like, I think it's like, I don't know, it's like 7 points or 8 points or whatever, and then you just subtract each time. You get a guess every time. So I'm gonna start with an easy one for you. Someone actually. Now that I think about it, I don't know how familiar you are with this character, but I believe you've got it through osmosis. Okay, Argyle. This is a type of villain, arch enemy.
Okay.
Any guesses?
Arch enemy. Bowser.
No. You know Bowser's like something like.
What kind of media?
Oh, this is from an animated Japanese anime.
Okay, an anime.
This is like from one of my Japanese animes.
I'll lose the.
Okay,
the
you'll lose the
I
like
think it starts
incredible.
at 10, and then it.
Yeah,
and then
I think that's right. Okay.
Okay, yeah. The way it works is we start at 10, and if you guess wrong, you lose 2, and if you pass, you lose 1. There we go. I've researched the rules.
Yes.
I went back in our fucking posting history.
Yes. Okay, so you're down to 9 points. Here's the crimes.
I'm down to 8 points.
Murder.
I guessed wrong.
8 points. Murder, treason, identity theft, invasion, genocide, terrorism, mass destruction, war crimes,
Holy shit.
and attempting to drop something on Earth.
Oh, is this Char Aznable?
Yeah. Goddamn. All right, 8 points for you.
Hell yes.
I just wanted to say a couple other funny things. His hobbies are piloting red mobile suits.
Yeah?
And fighting Amuro Ray.
That's his hobby?
You know, sometimes you just want to kick back.
Hobby is...
You go home after a long day of work and you fight Amuro Ray and you get in your red mobile suit. Neither of those two things are things that he associates with his job.
After a long day.
After a long day of piloting red mobile suits and fighting Amuro Ray, there's nothing I liked more than to unwind by piloting my red mobile suits and fighting Amuro Ray. Also, that's his hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting Amuro Ray. Shit, I hate it.
It's just something I do to kill the time, you know?
I just love... here's his skills, by the way. Mobile suit piloting, expertise in weaponry, speed.
Yeah.
That's true. He's 3 times faster. Hand-to-hand combat,
Yeah.
high-level intellect, strategy, charisma. He's very
Marksmanship?
charismatic. Mastery of oration. He's like a very good public speaker. I don't remember that, but okay. Manipulation, mastery of disguises, which means that he puts on a pair of sunglasses and no one knows who he is
the sleeves
anymore.
off of his shirt.
New type, which is one of his skills, I guess.
That's a skill.
That's fair. And military
Yeah.
training.
Yeah, sure.
That's good. Okay, you got 8 points. I'm going to do the one that I don't know if you know who this
Okay.
is, but the concept is really funny.
Okay.
Okay.
What
Type of
media is it
villain?
from?
This is from a movie. It is an
Okay.
animated movie.
An animated movie.
It is a very old movie.
very old animated movie.
It's
Okay.
like from the 1970s.
Okay.
It's like a TV movie.
All right. Very
Type
specific.
of, and it's also I'll give you a hint. It's a movie that this joke is a month out of date for.
Okay.
Type of villain, elemental deity.
Elemental
He's a
deity.
frost. He's an Atronach.
Oh. Okay. This is Jack Frost from the fucking
No.
Rankin Bass movie.
Nope.
No?
Nope. Crimes, assault. This
Assault.
fucking bastard.
Assault from a 1970s animated movie. It's an ice elemental. This is not Jack Frost from the
It's
Rankin
not
Bass
Jack
movie.
Frost from the Rankin Bass movie. No. Do you want to take a pass?
Guilty of assault. Yeah, let's pass.
Guilty of
I'm gonna
assault.
pass.
Charged with assault. With a deadly weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Maybe
on
it'll
this
help
one.
you-
So
maybe
I'm down
it'll
to
help
7
you-
points now.
I can give you some hobbies.
Yeah, sure. Give me some hobbies.
His hobbies include fighting with his stepbrother, being cold, and dancing.
Being cold, dancing.
He loves
fighting
it.
with his
He loves to
stepbrother.
be cold, and he loves to fight with his stepbrother.
You're saying this is not Ice Miser,
It's
Snow Miser.
not. Oh, it is Snow Miser.
That was my
It
first
is
guess.
Snow-
I said Jack Frost. I meant Snow Miser, whatever his fucking name
I
is.
just want to give you a couple more. So it is Snow Miser from A Year Without a Santa Claus.
Can I get my
and,
points refunded for that? Can I get the full
You said
10?
Jack Frost, not Snow Miser.
All right,
Can't accept it.
fine. I'll take my 7
but
and go
we'll
home.
take your 17 points. I just want to read some other
I'm up to
really funny
15
things.
points.
The reason I was obsessed with fighting with his stepbrother, being cold, and dancing. I'm also obsessed with occupation. This is his job, is what he gets paid for. Controller of the cold. His goals are to defeat his brothers and keep the weather cold. And my favorite part, his aliases: Mr. White Christmas, Mr. Cool, Mr. Snow, Mr. Icicle, Mr. 10 Below.
Yeah.
There's a few others, but I just like that it's the lyrics of the song.
Yes.
is the and of course Heat Miser does also have a page that is almost exactly the same. Mr. Green
But-
Christmas,
yeah, but it lists-
Mr.
yeah.
Sun, Mr. Heat Blister, Mr. 101.
never
I
liked
like
that
that they
song
put
as
him in
much.
order. It's in order. It rhymes.
Well, yeah, of course.
Fuck. Hobbies: being too much.
Does it really say that?
No,
Aw,
sadly.
damn it.
Okay, you're at 17 points.
15 points.
15 point. Wait, 15? I thought you had 10. Oh yeah, right.
8 from
plus-
Char,
plus
7 from
Yeah.
Snow Miser.
Okay. I am going to do this one now. This one sucks. I hate this one. This one made me really mad. I'm not going to give you the type of protagonist because it kind of gives it away. But I
Okay.
will say I will start with some crimes, all
So
optional.
you're not going to say what media he's from?
Oh, this is from a video game.
Okay, video game.
And these are crimes. These are optional crimes. Take your
Okay.
pick. Is this what you want? Mass murder, genocide, regicide,
God.
treason, assault, psychological abuse, trespassing, theft, disturbing the peace. You know, I think genocide is a bit of a disturbance of the
genocide, disturbing the peace. From a video game. This is something I know.
peace. I think so.
Ganondorf?
No.
No. Damn it.
Ganondorf, you're disturbing the peace. Get out of here. Here are some powers skills. Powers/skills. Indomitable will and soul manipulation, death negation, companion allegiance, absolute survivability, strong soul, child prodigy, temporal reload, event negation, infinite resurrection, self-resurrection, aim dodging, swordsmanship, knifemanship, gunsmanship, melee weapon usage, armor usage.
Death negation.
People probably are like screaming right now because
Can
they're
you say
like,
that?
"Oh my!"
Can you say
Yeah.
that list again?
Mm-hmm. There's one I left off because it gives it away.
Yeah.
Indomitable will, soul manipulation, death negation, companion allegiance, absolute survivability, strong soul, child prodigy, temporal reload, event negation, infinite resurrection, self-resurrection, aim dodging, swordsmanship, knifemanship, gunmanship. Yeah, did you get it?
Is this the protagonist of Undertale? Or
Yes. All optional. Crimes optional. I wanted to read a couple other things that made me mad. Occupation ambassador, optional. Hobby, talking and hanging out with monsters, killing everyone they come across. And the type of villain is genocidal protagonist, and I figured that might give it away a little bit.
Is that 8 points?
That is 8 points.
23.
I'm going to look for one more because I just thought of it. But so we'll have 2 more to do because we have time. Let me just pull this one up because I just thought about it and it would be really funny. Yes.
Okay.
Thank God. Wait, there we go. Please have a page. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Though we'll save the best for last.
Great.
Okay. This one is funny though. This one's an egotistical archenemy from a TV show, a Japanese cartoon.
Okay. Anime egotistical. What was that?
Egotistical archenemy.
Egotistical arch enemy from an anime. Ooh. Deal?
You'll love it when you think that's your first guess when you find out who it is. Crimes, theft, fraud, animal cruelty, poaching, espionage, terrorism, kidnapping, conspiracy, impersonation, stalking, and vandalism.
Say that again?
Theft, fraud, animal cruelty, poaching, espionage, terrorism, kidnapping, conspiracy, impersonation, stalking, and vandalism.
Okay, is this Jesse and or James from
It's
Pokemon?
James. God damn it. I think you're fucking good at this game.
I was like,
See, I thought-
you're getting me back for doing Meowth the first time we did
Yeah,
this.
exactly. Just some other things. Hobby. See, sounds like a hobby is collecting and making bottle caps. Do you know anything about this?
I can't say that I do.
I've never heard of this.
James is a very multifaceted character.
I
They've
do
had
enjoy
20
James.
years to develop him, so
Do you know their names in Japanese?
I can't say I do.
It's I think Jesse is Musashi, I think, and James is Kojiro, and Meowth is Nyasu or translated Nyarth, which is really funny.
Nyarth.
Yeah, that's one. And then okay, here's our last one, saving the best for last. This is a character from literature.
Oh.
And this is a psychotic serial killer. Watch out.
Psychotic serial killer from literature. And I should know this.
You will absolutely know who this is.
Okay. I'm going to pass. on this one.
I'm going to give you some powers and skills because they're the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Okay.
Powers and skills. Murder methods. Enhanced reflexes. Hand-to-hand combat prowess. Knifemanship. This is maybe the funniest 3 words I've ever read in my life. Parkour capabilities, parentheses, possibly. That's our title. There it is. Gotta write that down so I don't forget that. Parkour capabilities, possibly.
Possibly.
Who could possibly say, we don't know what this character is capable of. All I know is that it's maybe a chance, and if this psychotic serial killer is doing parkour, then we better watch out, because he could be anywhere at any time. With the most efficient movement from point A to point B. I continue. No, there's more. No.
Okay.
Enhanced strength, peak athleticism. He's at the top of his class. Inhuman stamina, manipulation, charisma, enhanced speed and senses. Great stealth. Great? Good stealth. Inhuman durability and killing instincts.
Good lord. This guy can do anything.
He could maybe no jury's still out on it whether he's good at parkour. No one knows.
Huh. This is really stumping me. I'm trying to think of books that I've read.
You're going to be really mad when you find out who it is because I'm of what I'm being required to describe as literature.
Okay.
You'll understand. Shall I continue?
I think I want to take a guess on this one.
Okay. Just to know that whoever this person is, they may be able to do parkour. We're not sure.
They might. We're not.
Watch
it's a
out.
Possibility, a distinct possibility. No, actually, I'm gonna pass again.
Okay. I think I've got about 2 more before it goes to the giveaways. But let's see. Hobby: killing people, drinking.
Is that it?
Yeah. You know, this character, after a long day of killing, likes to indulge in some killing and also going to hang out at the bar, having a couple brewskis with the bros.
Doing all those things, being really good at knife tricks.
Maybe being good at
maybe doing
parkour.
parkour.
No one can be
Killing
sure.
people. Skills and just like it's good stealth, great stealth.
Yeah, great stealth. Like a 4 out of 5 in stealth.
Fuck. He's a psychotic serial killer.
Maybe this will help you if I give you an occupation, unless you want to take a guess. I can keep going.
No, nothing. I've got nothing.
Okay. All right. Here's one that might help you, and then I will give you I'll give you a choice. Occupation: high school student, formerly serial killer.
High school student.
You know, how many of us, most of us were a former high school student, actually, so I don't know if this helps that much. I think most characters from things over the age of 18 would have that attached to their occupation.
I don't know.
Okay, well, let's see. We'll see. Let's see. I'm going to give you some goals. Okay?
Okay.
Goals: end as many lives as possible. Ongoing. Succeeded thus far. So far, so good.
Sure.
Kill his family. Mostly succeeded. I don't know how you can mostly succeed. Either you succeed or you don't.
All of you kill like 3 out of 4. That's
Make Jane Arkansas a killer like him. Succeeded. Good job. 10 out of 10. Maybe this one will give it away to you. Kill Randy, Troy, and Keith for what they have done to him. Succeeded. Argyle, come on. People are screaming at you.
Randy, Troy, and Keith.
Randy, Troy, and Keith. Psychotic serial killer. High school student. Parkour, possibly.
Jeff the Killer?
It's Jeff the Killer!
I'm sorry. I'm not as.
It's okay.
I've not as.
Well, you
up
got
to date
it.
on my
You're Jeff
Night Marinara lore.
Night
I'm
Marinara.
sorry.
I should also say the nicknames are pretty funny, which is Jeff the Killer. Jeff is his alias, his name, Jeff, the name Jeff of his the one that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. What is this? Jeff the Killer's most famous quote, and there's a fucking play clip button? 1 second.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
Oh! Can I download that and put that in the episode? Yes, I can, and I will.
Oh, God.
Everyone's gonna hear
I
that.
want to hear it. I want to hear it so I
Okay,
can
I'm
maybe
gonna-
veto it.
You'll like it. Here, I'll
I'm
send it
sure
to
I
you.
will. I'm sure I will.
Oh my
I'm sure
god. Fuck.
It'll be a delight.
This website keeps giving. It's an
Jeff the Killer
OG.
creepypasta.
It's a .OG. How did this happen?
Well, it's
How do I
Jeff the
download
Killer's
this
most
so I can
famous
put it in
quote.
the... How do I download this? I need it. I need it for myself.
Oh my god.
I need the quote. I need the quote
Alias
to put it in the
Joker
episode.
Reject.
Joker reject was what I was gonna say. I need jeffthe.killer.og, go to sleep.og so I can put it in the audio. I need it.
Well, I like
I
that
don't know
you
how
can
to get
also
it.
go to I'm sorry, again, I don't know Jeff the Killer lore. I'm not as up to date on Night Marinara as I really should be. But I can go to the Jane Arkansas's page, or Jane the Killer, or Jane Everlasting. And she just looks like a normal like teenager.
Yeah, just a regular. Both succeeded at making like him. I like these sections for Jeff the
I
Killer.
guess she didn't have a thing of bleach poured on her face.
No. I like relations. Jane the Killer. Slender Man. I need to figure out how to get this audio into our episode. Maybe I'll talk to my brother or something. Maybe he would know how to record straight off the website. Anyways, that's Hobbies, Skills, and Crimes. We played it for longer than we talked about the chapter. That's okay. Joker Reject. Parkour capabilities. Possibly. All right,
there's
let's.
a little menu
I
for
know.
it, and you can press download. I guess it
Yeah, you
doesn't
can press
work.
download, but you can't. It doesn't do anything. It just redirects you to the page. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we should answer some questions and then wrap this up. If you have a question for us, you can join our Discord server. And you can join it and then ask us a question in our Dolce de Postcard channel. Let's see. We've got lots of questions this week. Here's one that says, here's one from, I'm going to go down the thing, which, here's one from Discord user Chaos who says, what kind of Gundam would Kiryu have? I don't think Kiryu needs one. I don't think Kiryu could pilot the Gundam. I'm going to be honest. I don't think he has the technical skills for it.
Well, I mean, if it's like G Gundam, so in G Gundam they wear something called a mobile trace suit.
Is it
and
like?
it's a layer of latex that goes on over your body, and then the Gundam just mimics what you do in the.
I was wondering if they would ever. It's not. He's not at the controls. I suppose so. I mean, I'm not. I've only watched a bit of Zeta Gundam and Mobile Suit Gundam, so I've only know about the shitty ones from MSG. The like all of the Xeon ones. There's some good ones, but like I'm not gonna say that Kiryu's in the fucking Zoc.
I mean,
He's in the Gazak.
Yeah, I think obviously he's in a mobile fighter, from
For
G-Gundam.
sure. If he's yeah.
I think something maybe similar to the Shining or the Burning Gundam.
I think it's got to be one of those
a very
big...
like martial arts focused one.
Yeah, I also like that there's some that are very big and wide, like Wilson Fisk. Maybe one of those would be suitable for him. Is there any like dragon themed Gundam out there?
There is literally one called Dragon Gundam NG Gundam. Mm-hmm. It's piloted by the Neo-Chinese fighter.
Is it racist?
Saishi. No, it's actually very good. I like it.
Oh, okay.
We like the Dragon
Gundam. I've heard that G Gundam gets racist sometimes.
It does, but the main cast are pretty alright, and Saisai's one of those.
Okay.
And but I don't know. I don't think it's that fitting for Kiryu, even if it's dragon themed. I mean, it's got like big stretchy arms. It's more of a Sun Wukong sort of thing.
Very like nimble.
Uses
raw power,
like extendable staffs. Yeah. That's why I'm leaning more towards the Neo Japan, like the Shining Gundam or Burning Gundam, which are more just
a good choice.
Martial arts.
Yes. Here's one.
Karate.
Here's one from Discord user Phaser Phalon, who says, maybe an obvious question, who has the most beautiful eyes in the franchise? And if you are in a Discord server, you can use our beautiful emojis. And I answered this question with an emoji. It's Ono Michio-kun, obviously. He's got a charming Hasaku face.
Very nice eyes.
Rikia has some nice eyes. Friend of the show Dan listened to all of Dan's podcasts, such as Sonic Shuffle. Says make up
the podcast, which will be on later this month.
Make up a doppelganger version of yourself. Why do they look like you, and how are they fundamentally different? My doppelganger, in true nature of the show, would be a brother, and he looks exactly like me, and he watches a TV show called Kyle XY. But the difference is that he doesn't like the Fast and the Furious movies. He has no interest in watching them.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is... it looks like me. He is... he is just trying to take over my life and become me. And
he never sits in his truck.
Podcast. He never sits in his truck. He owns
He hates sitting in his truck.
Yeah.
He has a very small, compact car, and he doesn't even like sitting in it either.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to stand next to it.
He likes to pose next to it and take pictures of himself. He is different. He's very mean, whereas I'm not. I am not known as the mean one anywhere on any podcast.
He's very good to play. He's very mean, but he's also a very effective teammate in Left 4 Dead. He's perfectly on task.
He's a great team player in games such as Left 4 Dead 2. Just to name one, just to pluck one out of the air, for no reason.
Here's one from Discord user The Rolling Star. He says, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized Kiryus or 1 horse-sized Rikia? I feel like whoever wins, we lose in that case, Argyle, but keep in mind that the horse-sized Rikia would let loose a blood-curdling Aniki if you even take a step away from him.
Yeah, imagine
I don't-
imagine
yeah.
that sound reverberating through like a barrel chest from a horse-sized Rikia.
Horse-sized Rikia, I mean, horses can be anywhere from pony size to like a plow horse. Like the horse is so fucking big
let's,
that you.
let's go on the
We'll give
upper
him
end,
the upper
you know.
upper end of a horse. Big Rikia versus 100
Yeah,
duck-sized
we're talking
Kiryus
like a
is like
Clydesdale here, you know.
100 duck-sized Kiryus is like that might be more dangerous than
Oh, that's far more dangerous.
one Kiryu-sized Kiryu.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd take my chances with the duck-sized or the horse-sized Rikia, but the problem is, I mean, I actually have an answer to this. I don't know, my brain keeps misunderstanding the question, and I keep thinking Kiryu, but he's a duck, and Rikia, but he's a horse. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just ride the Rikia. Then he can't attack me. But I keep forgetting he's not a horse. He's the size of a horse.
Also,
but I think the
horses
answer
can,
still
like, buck
stands.
you off. They can do.
I'll
they
just
can do
jump.
things.
I'll just jump on his back and ride him around town.
Mm-hmm.
Then he won't even be able to say Aniki.
I think
100
it's-
duck-sized Kiryus would fuck you up, though.
Oh yeah, no, you're done.
Yeah.
Like
here's one.
5 of them all picking up a bicycle like together and then
Mhm.
swinging at you.
Oh Christ! Yeah, they're working in a team. It's like the Wonderful 101.
Yeah.
Kiryu's fucking doing unite morphs. Unite
The-
bike.
The wonderful 100. Oh no.
Unite
more
gun.
I was thinking like, they had one of them is like the Olimar and he's throwing them around like Pikmin, but
Oh
no,
my
Wonderful 101
Christ,
is more
yeah.
maybe a more apt comparison here.
Wonderful 100.
God, good game.
That game
Everybody
fucking
play
rules.
Wonderful 101.
Wonderful 101 is like one of the best games, and it's also one of the only games that I've ever played where I thought it was like so good, but I almost kind of wish there was less of it just because it just felt like a bit too long.
It's one of the longer platinum games out there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's one from Discord user Scott Hilder. Hope I said that right. That says, bad chapter to ask this for. I think this was last week's chapter, actually.
Yeah, this was the last one.
What with the dated graphics and shirt ripping, but do y'all know of any other video game franchise that pays such lavish attention to different fabrics and their precise reflective properties? Much love, Ectermal.
When I thought about this when they first asked it, I think like Uncharted is really known for its graphical fidelity and like paying really close.
Yeah,
attention
Naughty
to, like,
Dog.
character models.
I see. People would post online like,
Whoa, look at him get
Last
wet.
of Us 2 with the that is the one thing. That is the one thing. I don't give a shit about like the top of the line graphics or like super like detailed
Oh yeah,
rendered
you
and
are
physics.
known like wanting clothes to get wet in video games.
I
and walk in
am
the
of
water.
one track mind, which is if I get in the water in a video game, my clothes should be wet. They should be wet to the point at which they're in the water, and they should dry slowly.
Mhm.
It is genuinely something that has been it was something that I was as a child like mad about in games. I was like, why are you go in the water and you come out dry? And then I played Twilight Princess, and that's the first game I ever played where a character goes in the water and their clothes get wet. And as a kid, it legitimately blew my mind. I was like, oh my god, Link gets wet.
And for no other reason, that's why you give every Naughty Dog game 10 out of 10.
A 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Because like
don't
Nathan
care
Drake's
about, like,
jeans,
the
I don't care.
gameplay
I don't like.
being,
I genuinely
not
dislike those
being
games.
boring,
But
or
you have to
plots being
recognize-
like repulsive, or like the game, the conditions of the
Yeah.
workers being under. Or
yeah,
being,
the crunch,
atrocious.
the crunch.
10 out of 10 because the clothes.
I
get
hope
wet.
that like when little boy Tom Holland plays like little Nathan Drake in the movie where he's like a little guy.
He walks up to his waist.
He
in
walks to
some
some water and then the camera zooms way in on his jeans, like his ankles are wet and his shoes are wet, and then they dry slowly. This sounds like a fetish.
It really does.
This sounds
Yeah, the amount
this
of
sounds like
detail.
something that this sounds like one of those things that someone posts online like, could you make a video where Tom Holland goes up to his ankles in water and we see it dry slowly?
It's like, I don't know what you're getting out of this, but
YouTube
sure.
channel wet clothes in video games that dry slowly, a sister channel to Men in
Dudes-
Trouble or
Men in
whatever.
Trouble, yeah.
Dudes in
Men
Trouble.
in Water.
God. Men wet with clothes (parentheses slowly drying).
Sexual. Not sexual.
It's not
sexual.
weird. It's just
not.
something I was interested in as a child. No.
It's not. Okay.
It's not like that. It's just fun.
Another game I thought of was the Resident Evil remakes.
Oh,
I haven't
yeah?
played like
Oh,
7 or 8, but
yeah.
like Resident Evil 2, like
Yes.
like Leon's uniform and everything. Like I think about the details on all of that, and everybody else, of course.
Anytime
I
in a
think the
video
RE
game a
engine
person
looks
like
extremely good.
anytime in a video game someone like tears a cloth off of a car or something and it looks so good. I love that shit. Last one from this. This is a big question. I don't know if I have an answer to it.
And also, we've all seen those Nintendo like high res like renders of like Mario and Luigi and everything, where you can see the pores on their face.
Yeah, you can see the pores, and you can see like
every
each
single
thread,
stitch in the hat, like,
each
where the
fiber
patch
of
is
their
sewn
denim.
on.
Yeah, those are pretty crazy, to be honest. But I don't want to see Mario's pores, and I don't want to think about the fact that he's got a skull in there. You ever think about that? Mario's got a skull. It's in there. I think we probably see it in some video. Probably at least in one video game, he gets electrocuted and you see the skeleton. Super Mario Broth would have the answer to this.
I think you do. Like, don't you? Doesn't he become transparent if you get like electrocuted in Odyssey or something? Maybe.
Must be.
That probably
and then this
happens.
one's from.
I mean, you can also just get the skeleton costume and run around as Bones.
Right. He does have bones. Here's the last question of the week from gamer Lukey on Discord, who says, "What is your favorite heat move across all Yakuza games?" I gotta say, Argyle, it's definitely the one where Kiryu stands in ankle-deep water and his pants get wet, and then we see them dry slowly.
Mm-hmm.
I think I fucking love the Saijima snowman one.
Oh yeah, from 5. That one.
The 5 has some
funny.
very. Oh, you know what? Actually, is my favorite one is I don't even actually know how to trigger this heat move. It's the one from Lost Judgment where the guy just gets kidnapped by some Yakuza in a car.
That's in the original Judgment as well.
Yeah,
you can only do that at like the intersection of Shichifuku Street. That one's really funny. Judgment has a lot of good ones. Yeah, like the one on the swing.
Swing set is good.
5 has some of the more wild ones, like the one with super glue that Kiryu can do. That one's
the
really,
Mikan
really funny.
one in Yakuza 0 is also a classic. You stuff an orange in there, or not?
Oh
the
Mandarin orange one. Yeah, that
That's
one
a good
from
one.
0 and Kiwami.
Also, the one where it only works if you throw them over the edge of the bridge when a boat is going under, and they like end up on the boat.
It's
or
not.
Whatever.
It doesn't have to be when a boat's going over. It's just if you do it off the right side of the right bridge.
I always thought because the boats do pass over, and I always thought that you had to do it when the boat was coming.
It just has to be in the right spot, and they'll always do it. And they'll
okay.
fall on his nuts. There's one in 6 where a similar one where you can throw them onto a passing train.
Lots of good ones.
I think 2 has a
uh,
lot of good ones with the townspeople.
With the-
like there's
yeah,
Essence of Sadism where you spank them. I like Essence of Hot Pot a lot, where you throw the hot pot on their head and then fucking fling the lid at their face.
There's one in this one where Kiryu takes the beer crate and he puts it on the top of their head and he swats it and it spins around and around and around and around and around. And I don't even know what's supposed to be hurting them when he does it, but it's very funny.
You can continue to do that for like fully 30 seconds if you do that.
Yeah, and then he just does
That's
like a
in 3,
big
4, and 5. It's really funny.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. What is he doing? What's hurting there? I mean, I'm sure it's not comfortable, but it's not like
humiliating them.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Some good ones. That's the end of it. That's all our questions. We've cleared out a backlog. And look, hey, Argyle, we went for an hour and 8 minutes.
We have. I think there is one question that we haven't answered.
Did we miss one?
From
Oh,
Rue.
yes.
Yeah.
Discord user Rue says, which of the wildly janky walk cycles in 3 is your favorite? As a bonus question, do you wish Rikia had the hand-holding function like Haruka does? You got to make sure he's not getting lost.
Yes,
he's going to get kidnapped if you let go. It's the children. It's the like Haruka is like, I'm going now, and then she just takes the world's biggest steps.
I have a lot of affection for the old people walk cycle. I like that one a lot.
That's a good one. I do love
like,
that one too.
Yeah, they're like stooped over and holding their back.
Yes, good one. Okay, that's all of our questions. Let's wrap this up, shall we?
It ended up
thank
being
you all very much for listening to
episode length.
a normal length episode where we talked about the game for all of 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You can find all of our episodes at yakuzapod.com, and we're on Twitter at Kamarocho Radio. You can find me on Twitter at BradipusRex. Argyle, you are on Twitter at Argyle_Funk, and find you on YouTube at ASM Argyle.
Yes. That is ASMRGYLE.
Yes, a real YouTube channel that really exists.
Mm-hmm.
If you
that
want to
does
listen to other
exist, I'm gonna.
damn it. If you like our shows and you want to listen to more of them, you can find me on Kylex Y, a show currently about Kylex Y Season 4 fanfiction by Olg G called Kylex Y The Untold Story, and boy oh boy does it make me a bit mad. And you can also listen to Slappers Only, a video game music showdown podcast. The next episode should be out right around the time of this episode, and it's about Hades Nuts.
Hades Nuts. And then the special episode that's been teased for over a year now.
We'll talk about that.
Possibly happen.
Yeah, should be the next episode where we'll see when we see.
I need to actually brainstorm some more ideas. I still have a notes thing on my phone with a couple of ideas, but I
believe we're going to actually take listener suggestions for that episode.
Okay.
Argyle, where can we find you? Tell us.
You already told them about my Twitter, but you can also listen to
what's the show you're on
Pod of Greed. That's POD of Greed. It is about Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Currently, we're in season 3. I am getting a little frustrated with the dub at this point. I'm sorry to say.
Jeez.
Yeah, they've just like completely thrown in the towel. They just do not care anymore, which is funny, but also like a little bit like, come on.
Yeah, you wish that they would put the fucking effort in, but
it's really just like they have dug themselves into a hole with how much they have mischaracterized everything, and now they're in season 3 and they're like, well, fuck, it's too late to fix it, so we're just gonna fuck it. So yeah, you can listen to that. You can also, since we talked about Gundam, I'll talk about WoW Cool Robot. I guest hosted along with Audrey on the season about G Gundam.
G Gundam.
G Gundam.
Kiryu, I haven't been in the game in a little while. I got stuck in the bathroom.
I haven't been in the game since last chapter. Oh, man.
They're not gonna pay me my wages. You can, and we're also hosted on the Noise Space Podcast Network. Lots of great shows on Noise Space. You can listen to Nandoroid's Nightmare Era for lots of Jeff the Killer content.
Unlike me, you can listen to... I will listen to it.
I strongly recommend listening to the Blood Whistle episode. The Blood Whistle episode of classic is so funny.
If you're an old Retsupre head like myself and Jordan here, you'll probably love that one.
I think I'm going to play more of this game. This game is a monstrous machination from hell itself, and whatever man, woman, and child I must protect the game from of my untimely demise. Anyways,
you can listen to Forward Re0. That's FWD RE0. The word, not the number.
Yeah.
It's extremely hard to find, but if you find it, you should listen.
Yeah, if you find it, just go to the Noise Space website, and if you
just go to the Noise Space website. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it.
ReZero is fucking good.
ReZero's good. And the podcast is good.
You can listen to last recommendation of the week. You can listen to 0 to 0, which is more or less at this point a DC EU movie podcast. That's not what it always was, but that's what it is.
About Shazam.
Yeah, now they're gonna talk about Birds of Prey next episode. Birds of Prey, yeah, that's what it's called.
Yep.
Okay, that's it for this week. Thank you all very much for listening. Next week we get to finally find out what the plot is of the game. Yay! All right. Well, tune in next time. Thank you all for listening, and as always, Kiwami means extreme.
Did you also?
Now I'm gonna do some pop. I did, but now I'm gonna go do some parkour, possibly.
Oh, bye. I'm doing a backflip, maybe.
Who knows?
人で汚れた街でさえも花咲でも花散るとも眩しい雪月花